We are going to look at the mediator and the influence it has both on the independent and dependent variable, just as it is illustrated in that image, whereby we are given some data and we want to use a structural equation modeling technique to be able to do that. I have three variables. I have the cost efficiency, I have the capital adequacy, and I have performance. So the performance is the dependent variable, the capital adequacy is my mediator, and the cost efficiency is my independent variable. And here is my model where I'm looking at the influence, how mediator depends on the independent variable, the CE, and that gives me coefficient A. And then I have the PE, that is the dependent variable, how it depends on the mediator and the independent variable. Then I have B and C. And then based on that model, I have the direct effect, which is C, and also have the indirect effect, which is A and B, and then I look at the total effect from the model. At the image there, C is the direct effect, A and B are the indirect effect. So we want to see how the mediator influences the relationship between the independent variable and the dependent variable. What to note is that if we do that and then we learn that, we'll get some very nice results. What we're seeing is the direct effect that is between the CE that we were given, because remember, if I take you back, we said CE is a dependent and PE is the dependent variable. The relationship between the two, an increase in one leads to the reduction, and the findings are not significant. Then we have the indirect effect. When we introduce the mediator or the mediation effect, we see that the coefficient is positive and it is statistically significant. So one of the things that we might not have mentioned about is to check the model fit. Is this model a good fit? SLMR should be less than 0.08. CFI should be more than 0.95, and RMSEA should be less than 0.08. So you can see SLMR and RMSEA are all less than 0.08, and CFI should be more than 0.095. Let's find out how our model is doing, so that we can see our SLMR is 0.00, so that is a good model. The LMSEA is 0.00, which shows that our model is a good fit. And the CFI is 1. We needed something greater than 0.95. And that helps us to know that the values that we have, we can interpret them with a lot of confidence that it's fitting well in our model. We come and look at the values like the influence of CE on CA is significant at 5%. And then you look at the PE, how it's influenced by CA and CE. We see one is significant, the capital adequacy, but cost efficiency, it is not significant, and it also has a negative influence on performance. When we have such results, then we can interpret them feeling confident that yes, the model is a good one. And that is very important when you're doing your analysis, and you can also see the variances. And as we have mentioned, we have the direct and the direct effects, and therefore we have the total effect that when we bring in the mediator, how it influences the relationship between the CE, and that is the cost efficiency and the performance of the farm.